All right, in today's video, we're going to be in the Washington Commanders offensive playbook. We're going to be in the bunch strong nasty, and these plays that I'm going to show you guys are very easy to set up, very easy to run, man. They counter pretty much everything in the game. Before we get into it, drop a like, subscribe, become members. Full scheme breakdowns are in the members area. Become a member for a small fee. You get access to all the championship stuff, trips, tight end, dollar, wild trips, pats, gun bunch. We have a couple pro player schemes in there. We have the big nickel, the 3-3 Cub. The big nickel is the one that I use the most, honestly, to go on my high win streaks. So make sure you take advantage of that because it is lethal. Now, as far as personnel, we have Diggs on the outside. I just want to keep him on the outside, and let's just see if some of these guys can actually get open on the Bills. But the first play we're going to talk about is the PA corner because a lot of people like to run man defense, and let me show you guys with the cover one or man defense in general what you want to do. Let's just get out of 3 deep because it's not going to be too realistic, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you can still throw these, you know what I mean? Obviously don't want to have 2 wide receivers in the same area, but let me show you guys what I mean. Okay, we're not going to use X on a C route like that anyway. So what we're going to do here is put him on a zig route, okay? And then you can cancel play action. I would recommend canceling play action so you don't get that insta block set off the edge. You guys know how that goes. And our read is simple, man. If we get that zig route wide open, then we're going to take him. Like if we get that animation where the guy gets cooked, we take him. If we don't, then we want to look for B. And those are going to be pretty much your 2 reads. Right here, he gets cooked, I mean, damn near instantly by Diggs. And this is why you put your superstars on the outside. You know what I'm saying? You put them in a 1v1 situation against that man defense to really force your opponent to think of something else. Think of another way. Again, he gets it. But look at B developing, man. We can actually send somebody on a streak to carry that inside or that middle third into coverage. So if we look at this right here, we can actually send RB, zig. So now we can make this one a little bit better. And if we could get that B route open, he cuts across. Now we have a deeper, you know what I mean? But what's going to happen is in your games, the users are probably going to want to use that. So you may be in a situation where you'll have to utilize your zig route. So again, I mean, this play is just, it's lethal on its own. You don't really need to put the streak, but you can. And your superstars are going to do most of the leg work against man defense, man. So you're going to really force your opponent to think about, am I going to keep running? And it's going to work on man blitzes as well because you can even match protect for that. Okay, so what I mean is if we come over here to PA corner and someone comes to the man blitz, we'll just run a man blitz. Well, and then what you can do to leverage out your is put, I don't know if he blocks on this side. Yeah, he does block on that side. So you'll have to put him on a route and then motion him across to get full protection, right, on both sides evenly, and then try to throw these little 1v1s over it. Well, never mind. Well, actually, he picked them up. And now look at this. You see what I'm saying? Nobody in the back end. Now it's off to the races. And that's against goal line defense. So if it's going to work against goal line like that, you shouldn't have any trouble against any other man defense in the game because it's just that good. We're going to cancel play action again. Same thing. We get that little 1v1. We get that dub right there. It's off to the races. Then use your jukebox. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess I'm not that good with it, but that's that play right there. Let's not go too much into it. You guys get the idea. Let's talk about the zones now. What do we want to run? Well, for starters, if you're playing against someone running cover 2, you can actually run mesh flat spots. Since I'm on the right hash, I'm going to flip the play and just look how lovely this play is against like Tampa 2s, man. Like any kind of, you can even block the DB fire and run this the same way. All you're going to do is streak RB like this, okay? You have a mesh concept. You really don't want B coming across the field, so you can just streak him or do whatever you want with B. But you'll have this look right here, but what you're looking for in this play, because it'll get open and everything, is this X route, man. I mean, we're talking about with jukebox, it's off to the races for the TDs, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say jukebox is one of the most important abilities in the game. Because if you're a runner, especially, you know what time it is. So one more time, we're not gonna get too deep into this play, but you guys see it. It's that X route or the flat route. But even if the cloud flats go backwards, this guy still gets behind him. You see what I'm saying? It's only one guy to beat. So make sure that you have your jukebox, your best wide receivers running these routes because they're the ones that do most of the legwork. As far as anything else in this play, if you have the flat, you could take the flat, but why would you if you have this guy? Unless they're blitzing you heavy like from DB Fire and they're running someone there. And if they're running people off the edge, remember to take advantage of those vert hooks. A lot of problems I see against people running against DB Fire is they don't motion someone out for the clear out, so you can streak this guy, right? You know that someone's blitzing off the edge, so the way this would work right here, it's not gonna happen here, but the way it would work here is here to here, okay? Right there. And you can always countering. They're gonna have to man him up or do something with that DB fire. You just attack that blitzing angle, pretty much is what I'm trying to tell you guys, okay? So that's that play versus what, cover 2. Cover 3, you can still use that play, but you're gonna need to run a clear out. So we can go back to a mesh flat spot. We'll go cover 3. You'll need to run a clear out. And you know what, honestly, I don't think you can. You're gonna have to just run a different play because that third will sit low. He will sit low. You see what I'm saying? Like he'll sit in the vicinity. He's not always gonna go that far back. I mean, you could try, but there's other corner routes that get open better. They have a different cut. But you can run this one. Oh, we're getting blitzed off the edge. We want to hit the flat here. Get to the outside. Boom. Money. Okay, so you can do that. However, you do have other plays in your playbook to counter cover 3. And what is that play? It's going to be the first one. This one right here, the PA double post. We'll go against random cover 3. And for this play right here, I'm just going to take my running back and put him on a flat. I'm going to bring him over here and make it an empty formation, okay? Now, what's going to happen sometimes, man, you know what, we can take A. We'll just leave A where he's at. Sometimes what happens is the outside third will bite the flat route, and then it's TDs for RB, or not close to TDs. Let's just see what happens. Boom, he sits low. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we're looking for. And now we have that. Damn it! The one play TD over the left side in that cover 3. You guys know I show you guys the best setups in the game. So if you're struggling against cover 3, you can run this and see if that outside third will bite. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Like right there, he doesn't. So it's X over here on the crossing route. Because remember, the outside third will clear with the outside route that's on the right side of the field. So remember that as well. Again, we'll bring him over here, put him on a flat. This is just to try to get the outside third to bite. If he doesn't bite, we look elsewhere. He doesn't bite right here, X. We threw that away because the pressure was already there. So remember, pressure is another thing. You may have to throw that out of bounds. It's all RNG based. You never know what the hell's going to happen in this game. So there's no consistency in this game unless you're running my money plays. You guys know the vibes. Again, he doesn't sit low. Boom. We're watching that left side, then our progression goes to the right side to our crossing route. If not, then we hit the flat route. It just depends, okay? You just got to read it properly. That's all it takes, man. It just takes practice. That's it. Trying to get this TD though, bro. Sit low. There we go. Sit low, sit low, sit low, sit in the pocket. Throw this over his head. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And there it is, man. And that's how we end it. Make sure you guys lab this up. Check it out. I mean, I got the best setups in the game, hands down, you know? Stuff that you need to go on high win streaks, no doubt about it. Make sure that you become a member. Check out the full scheme breakdowns. We're talking about pro level stuff, man. You need this stuff. You got no choice. Drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.